All right, all right, all right. I think I'm live. Welcome back, guys. I haven't done a live stream in a good minute. I do apologize for that. It has been quite a while, and it's been quite a minute since I've done the HorrorBoy Hangout stream, which I didn't plan on doing it tonight, but I got out of work a little bit early tonight and figured why not, Uh, figured why not. I'm not sure how many people will be hopping on because we're doing this live at midnight. Feels like a special event, live at midnight on the Horror Boy Extreme or exclusive channel, official, live at 12 o'clock. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys for a minute. I might not be on for like 5 hours, but I'll probably be on for like a good hour. Just want to get on here and chill and talk with you guys. See if there's anybody else out there, night owls out there. And I guess also I can kind of go over some different things I want to talk about, like different topics. Talk about some of those things. Just kind of go over some things I've been wanting to talk about for a minute. Give you guys some updates because, as you guys know, the Hellraiser reviews are officially wrapped up, which means I can now move on to more franchises. But the important thing right now is to get the rest of the requested reviews done. I'm not going to be able to get every single requested review done because there's a good 50 reviews total. But there are some movies that you guys requested that I've been wanting to check out for a while, and I figured I would just take those as requests because most of the movies you guys picked are movies that I've been wanting to check out. We got Art here. We got Junebug here. What's up, Junebug? Ty, how you doing, my friend? We got the Atheist Dummy. What's up? How you doing, man? I believe that's Mike, right? That's Mike. What's up, Mike? How you doing? I seen that video you did, that podcast you did. I thought it was really, really good, man. You made a lot of really interesting points, and I thought it was a really, really well done stream. But or it wasn't a stream; it was more of a podcast. But I thought it was really good. Both all these guys here in the comments are great people. You guys all make really good content, and just want to let you guys know that you guys do a great job with your stuff. How you guys been though? You guys been watching any movies? You guys been playing any video games? You guys been binging any franchises? Like what you guys been up to lately? I haven't gotten some food ASMR going for you guys, but Ty says I'm okay, but then again, how is anybody in 2020? Exactly, man. I was just getting ready to say I've been all right too. It's not been an amazing month, unfortunately. Because December usually around the winter time, it's always a hard time for me. I don't know why. It's always I don't know if it's just because it gets cold and like everything is cold and gray and there's no color outside, but I don't know. I always struggle in the winter, man. And this year is really hard because of everything going on, and at work we're just getting slammed every single day with work. So yeah, I also noticed that too, Mike. I really enjoy your memes. I'm just gonna call them memes, man, because they're really, really hilarious. Atheist Dummy, aka Mike, makes great videos. They're hilarious, and I also enjoyed your reviews, man. You're a great reviewer. I also really enjoyed your reviews. Ty says, I don't know if my request actually went through or not. I requested Ben-Hur and Spartacus. Yeah, I don't remember you requesting that, but we'll see if I can check those out. Ben-Hur, I think I may have seen. I'll have to research that one. I think I've seen Ben-Hur, so I might be able to do that one. Spartacus, may have seen that one too. I'll have to research that one. But I'm pretty sure I've seen that one. It's like it's funny you requested those movies. I think I've seen Ben-Hur in school actually, and Spartacus I might have seen in school as well. Those are two movies. I know I seen the old Wrath of the Titans in school as well because I used to take a mythology class, and they would show us all these old school movies. We've seen Hercules. I'm pretty sure we've seen Spartacus. I'm pretty sure we've seen Ben-Hur. Um, and then in history class, we were going over the, uh, you know, kind of the Greece times, and we were watching. I think it was Troy with Brad Pitt. We watched that movie, so I might be able to get those ones, man. A lot of people actually get depressed during the holidays. Not to say that you're depressed, but it's always just a rough time for people around this time of the year. Yeah, it's been like that for a while though. I don't know why it's like that. It's just like every winter. It's like I do great throughout the summer, and I do great throughout the spring. But when it comes to the winter, I don't know. I just always struggle. It's not like I'm depressed. It's just like, you know, I think a lot in the winter. If that makes sense. I'm always thinking about things in the winter. It's just I guess it's just a really reflective time, I guess you could say. We got Aiden Rivera here. What's up, man? How you doing? I got one more review to do for Aiden. Aiden requested for me to review the 2000s Dead trilogy by Romero, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to complete those reviews, but don't worry, I will be getting back to those reviews eventually. It's just I want to do Hellraiser because I haven't covered the Hellraiser movies before on the channel, and I have plans to review the Children of the Corn franchise. People are probably wondering why in the hell would you do that to yourself, Nate? I don't know. I just feel like watching bad franchises right now. Not Amityville. I'm not. I don't think I'll cover Amityville for a very, very long fucking time because that franchise is ridiculously long and most of them are bad. Like literally, the only one I actually like is the first one. People would say part two is good. I thought part two was pretty bad. And then part three, I wouldn't say it's good. I mean, I would say it's entertaining. You got ghost blues, you got fireballs, you got cheesy 3D effects. I mean, part three is a lot of fun, but you ain't got amazing things in there. But yeah, I did. That was fucking hilarious, man. So I'm just checking your guys' comments here. Well, if you ever want to be a great filmmaker, study all aspects of film. Remember that film started in 1888. Yeah, it wasn't the first ever horror film. I think the first ever horror film was Frankenstein. The first Frankenstein. People think, oh, the Boris Karloff one. No, there was actually Frankenstein made. I want to say by like Edison Productions or something like that. And it was a failed production, but they made some footage of it. Actually, visually for that time period, because there is no sound to those movies. Those movies are all, you know, uh, those movies are all like silent. Is what I was looking for. I couldn't find the word there for some reason. They're all silent movies. So back in the day, it was all about how your actor looked, how the body language was. It was a very visual time, and I miss that time in film because, you know, and I always go back to old styles. Like I love radio dramas or audio dramas, which is why I make audio dramas sometimes because I love the idea that, you know, anybody can go out there and shoot a slasher movie with blood and guts, but it's a challenge with audio, like what I'm doing right now. I mean, I can turn my camera on. Hey guys, how's it going? I don't know why I didn't have that on. My camera's a little bad, but that's mainly why. I have a very blurry camera. So probably stick to this format, more of a podcast form, I guess you could say. But I'm always fascinated by old stuff. Like growing up, I had a DVD player, but I used to get VHS tapes all the time just because I was an old school kid. And I always read books. I had a computer, I had a phone. I just didn't want to read on a phone. I like going to the library still. I guess I'm an old soul in a somewhat young body. I'm starting to get old though. I'm entering my 20s, so I'm starting to get up there. I ain't a teen anymore. uh, we got Trenchy here. We got Corey here. What's up? What's up? Oh, thank you, Aiden. I really, really appreciate that. I worked hard on those reviews, and good fucking God, was it hard towards the end of that. That franchise was torture towards the end. Although I will say, guys, Hellraiser Judgment, you're either going to love it or hate it. It's a very different Hellraiser movie. And I'm going to plug it because I think everybody here should see it. I'm not going to sit here and say everybody here is going to love it. You're probably not. Most of you guys are probably going to hate it. But I think most of you guys should check it out. Very, very interesting film. It's not like the other Hellraiser movies. So yeah. Prepare for Corn. Corn 5. Dude, it's a snooze fest, but Kane Hodder's apparently in it for 5 seconds. Yeah, man. Back in the day, I had this DVD pack, and this is also why I'm going to wait to do these reviews. I don't know when the hell I'll start those reviews, but I know that's the next planned franchise review is Children of the Corn, because I reviewed the franchise like 1 through 7 back in 2013 when I was like a little 13-year-old kid on YouTube. My video sucked back then, and I reviewed those movies back then, and I remember Part 5 being terrible, man. There are just some entries in that series that are just god awful. But I did not know that Kane Hodder was in that movie. That's a very interesting fact there. From Dusk Till Dawn 2 is probably my favorite Dimension direct-to-video sequel. From Dusk Till Dawn 2 is a great movie. Like, that doesn't even look low budget. You change 2 things in that movie, it could be theatrical. That's what I'm saying. You change the music, which I will admit is god-awful in that movie, and you change the CGI, which I admit is god-awful. You change those 2 things, that can be a great theatrical movie. I will never understand people shit on that movie, Aiden. I'll never understand that. That movie's so fun. The movie stars Robert Patrick. Like, that alone, you have the first movie, of course, which has George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino starring, and Harvey Keitel and Salma Hayek, and great cast of that movie. Juliette Lewis, of course, another great actress. But the second movie is underrated. Now, the third movie, I can understand getting hate, but I can understand the third movie getting hate because it is pretty low budget and it's pretty bad. I just think it's a fun, bad movie, I guess you could say. It says, Ty says, no, the first horror movie was The House of the Devil in 1996. Yeah, that was the first horror film. It's 1996. 1896. I didn't know that. Yeah, that movie does sound pretty cool, though, The House of the Devil. Think about back then, like back in the 1800s. You didn't tell things the devil, because back then that was a very different time. Mike, yeah, they're not for everybody. I mean, Nosferatu, I seen when I was like 10, 12, and I used to hate, I don't know why, I guess back then I didn't have the patience for him. I used to hate Night of the Living Dead. I used to hate Psycho. I used to hate Nosferatu. I just wasn't into those movies. They're not for everybody. It's a different time period. You got to really be able to be flexible to go back to those times because it was a different era. But I would check out at least Phantom of the Opera. I'd recommend Nosferatu. I'd recommend one that I really want to see called L'Inferno, which is a European film that looks absolutely amazing. I mean, with that kind of a movie being made back then, I recommend L'Inferno for everybody. L'Inferno, look it up. It's on YouTube for free. And it's not a long movie at all. There was a Frankenstein in the early teens of way before Universal. Yeah, way before Universal. It was a failed production, but it ended up still making a name. I think I went through so many comments. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, where am I at? I'm gonna go to Corey's comment right. Oh no, I'm right here. There's a 1910 version of Frankenstein where Frankenstein looks like a drag queen. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Just a really unique looking movie. And it's not even really a movie. It's just like a short film. I guess you could say it's a short. I won't even say it's a short film. Honestly, it's more of a clip because the movie was lost. Now think about it. Think about this real quick. All my silent horror film fans out there. I don't know how many there are, but think about this. Lon Chaney was going to be in a movie, or he did a movie where he played a vampire. I think it was called London After Midnight? And the makeup of that vampire looked really cool. And that movie got lost in a fire. It burned. But yet, that old Frankenstein is still around, I respect it. I just wondered how that survived. Like, thinking about how films survive like that. Very, very interesting. Your timing horrible. Kid Cudi, Harlow, and Fetty Wap dropping the same time we in here though. Oh, seriously? What, like streaming wise? Are they all streaming right now, or they just drop stuff? How you doing, Corey? Good to hear from you, Corey. How you doing? When is the drunk stream coming? When I can legally do it. I'm not legally allowed to do that right now. I can drink some H2O for you guys, some water, but that wouldn't be very entertaining. I don't know. Maybe I'll drink some hot sauce or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's a different feeling about reading an actual book. Yeah, that's why I do it, because I think everything is so digital nowadays that I don't like doing everything digital. And I know it sounds funny because I'm on a fucking stream right now on a computer, but I like being able to go out. That's why I still buy DVDs and Blu-rays. People like, why do you buy that stuff? It takes up so much space, man. Like, do you realize everything's digital? Like, everything is digital now? I'm like, yeah, but the thing that makes it special is, A, you own these movies. Like, I own Batman. I have Batman. That is Batman. I own it. The movie. I don't own the rights, but I own the movie on Blu-ray. Whereas when you do it digitally, it's basically you're like renting it. Like you're basically renting it. You're always paying on it. But I do understand people mean. There's an old school feel to it that I like. I liked old school stuff, like tapes. I remember growing up, my grandparents, they had a tape recorder, and that feels really weird to say that my grandparents had a tape recorder. And I would just experiment with it, man. Like, they had the whole thing where you could like play with the way that it sounds and stuff, and I would just play with that, listen to old tapes on like a boom box. I'd find VHS tapes and old video cameras. I read books, like actual books. I didn't read off the computer. I would always read books. And if the coronavirus wasn't so crazy, I would go to the library more because I like going there. It's just something about, going and doing that kind of stuff that really helps you out. I don't think we should rely so much on electronics, because I even caught myself doing it where I'm like, man, I spent 6 hours on my computer, or I spent 5 hours on my game, and I could have went out and walked. I could have went out and, talked to some people. I could have read a book, But I think technology, it's a big part of today's culture. But I love reading actual books. I only saw the first Hellraiser. Heard they get pretty bad. If you're gonna watch any of the sequels, man, stick with the first 3 and check out Judgment, just for curiosity's sake. Inferno is a good one, but you gotta dig through a lot of shit to get to that one. Just stick with the first 3. There shouldn't have been any more Hellraiser movies. Just like there shouldn't be 30 goddamn Amityville movies either. I don't get it. Oh my god, I've missed so many comments. I'm so sorry. Gotta see your last Hellraiser review. I appreciate everybody who's stop by on those videos. I worked really hard to get those out. It's not easy for me to upload right now, so I really worked hard on that, and it wasn't easy because I had to fucking watch all those movies again. So I hope you guys appreciate those reviews. I'm so glad that you guys that the reviews were actually really successful. Like they were getting 30, 40 views, and to me that's great. Like I was like, dude, like that's amazing. I just can't thank you guys enough. You know. Oh, we got Ben Grimm here. What's up? We got Art here. What is up, my guys? Man, so many amazing people here right now. You guys hear about the new Evil Dead game? I did not. But I'm interested. I've only played one game so far. I always go back and forth with Intruder or From Dusk Till Dawn 2 being my favorite Scott Spiegel film. I would say Intruder, but From Dusk Till Dawn 2 is definitely a close second. I even like Hostel Part 3. He should have made more movies, man. Scott Spiegel is a talented filmmaker. People were like, all he does is rip off Sam Raimi. No, I wouldn't say he does. I would say he's a little bit, if anything, I think he's a little bit more experimental than Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi will do those crazy camera angles, but he'll only do it, once or twice at the movie. The whole time you're watching a Scott Spiegel movie, he's a very visual director, and he's taking you on a very unique journey with his movies. And I think he also brings an energy to his movies, and he brings humor and he brings fun. Like every Scott Spiegel movie has a sense of fun to it. Like even Hostel Part 3. I don't love Hostel Part 3, but it's fun. Nosferatu and Cabinet of Dr. Caligari are two of the best, and hell yeah, Lon Chaney Phantom. Oh yeah, I still need to see the Cabinet of Caligari. But Nosferatu's a classic. Phantom of the Opera is a classic. I want to see Hunchback of Notre Dame soon. I don't know. I know when the Friday the 13th game was out, which is why I kind of wish the lawsuit wasn't happening. I know that when it was out, it was very successful. And they were going to make a Freddy Krueger game and a Halloween game. And they were going to make a Saw video game, which they already did. It was going to basically... What people don't realize is that if that video game was still around, which it is, but if it was still, being updated and still being worked on, it would have changed horror. Because horror, even though I love movies, and even though movies are still kind of hits... that's a new bridge that horror hasn't taken yet with video games. I mean, it has as far as like Slender and Outcast and the Evil Within, but as far as taking our franchise favorites and putting them in video games, I think would be a new form of introducing people to Leatherface and Freddy Krueger and Jaws, which they did a Jaws game as well. But that's how you introduce people to new stuff. Video games are a very big part of the culture now, which they have been for a while. Kind of. It has characters from the movies and show. Interesting. Oh, Ben Grimm, I'm so glad that you said that because they are making a Cannibal Holocaust video game soon. And it will be, I guess, Deodato's involved. And I'm like, what? And it's going to be a console game? Which means it could get a fucking release on PlayStation and Xbox if it's a console release. Now, it could be PC. I don't know. But they're making a Cannibal Holocaust fucking video game. Now, it's not going to be called Cannibal Holocaust. I think it's going to be called Cannibal. But, it's going to be involved with the same kind of idea that Cannibal Holocaust had. Deodato's involved. And I was just sitting over here thinking, like what? Like all fucking things. A Cannibal Holocaust type game, which I'm interested. I want to see some clips first. There's a poster, but I want to see some clips. But I'm interested. Like, what will it be? Will it be you playing a cannibal tribe and killing people? Will it be you in this jungle and there's cannibals everywhere? Like, very, very interesting. Kelly is in it. The King from Army of Darkness and Glasses dude is in it. And the guy from the remake is in it. Interesting. It's like a crossover video game. That's very interesting. Oh, damn, the King would be a cool character to play as. Yeah, right. I fucking love Army of Darkness. I watched that a couple of months ago. Great movie. Well, back in the day, they would call movies Nickelodeons because it only cost a nickel. You would pay 5 cents to see a short clip. Huh. Oh yeah, you're right. I do remember that. Because when movies first started, they weren't like over hours and hours long yet. It wasn't until D.W. Griffith and Cecil B. DeMille, I probably said that wrong, when we got movies that we think of now. Yeah, and one of those guys disappeared, right? I think I've heard that he disappeared. London After Midnight. That is a fantastic looking movie. Seen parts of London, a bunch of public domains because yeah, they are public domain. That's the thing. And Night of the Living Dead is too, and like a lot of these old school movies, you'll see them in like all these DVD packs and shit because they're they're public domain. They're free. You can upload clips of them, and it's kind of weird because like okay, then how'd they make money on it back then? Was there no copyrights back then? I guess this is just how it was. Yeah, dude. I'm actually hear about Spider-Man 3 having Tobey, which the thing is with that is I heard they're gonna kill off the Tobey Maguire Peter Parker. They're gonna kill him off. I guess Andrew Garfield's coming back as well. And the one that died in the animated version of that movie is gonna be in live action form, I guess. There's rumors that Peter Parker will die. Which I'm like, fucking great. The one Peter Parker that we're all clamoring to see again. Because I liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but I don't think I just think Tobey Maguire is the best one. I also like Tom Holland, but to me, Tobey Maguire is just my favorite personal one. Daredevil was back in Spider-Man 3, but as a lawyer. That's interesting. Oh, dude, yeah, I used to read that. Do you remember the Magic Tree House? You remember A to Z Mysteries? You remember all those what were they called? Not Beastmaster, but they were like Beastmaster, where in that show he transforms into animals. Well, there was a book series where it's pretty much about these different people, this group of kids, they're in school, and they all conform in different animals. So it's like a weird version of Beastmaster. So if anybody knows what that is, I don't remember what it was called, but I know there was a crap ton of those books. Uh, I used to read a lot of the Guinness World Record books, uh, Believe It or Not books. Those were always cool. The I Spy books were always fun. I used to read a lot of those Scholastic books, like the ones that they have, like it's like basically a museum put into a book. I like those kind of books. Um, yeah, I heard it was gonna be Peter's lawyer. I'm actually really excited to see some comic book movies nowadays. Like, there's a lot that you know I want to see. The Batman looks, dude, guys. The Batman looks so amazing. Like, and of course, the fucking coronavirus had to come along and ruin it. Like, no, sorry, we can't release it till 2022. Like, fuck, man. Really? With that good of a like that movie literally made me go, okay, I'm gonna go see like Joker. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see that. It looks so good. Yeah, that's awesome, Ben. I think we should all, the library is a really cool place. It's a calm place. You can collect your thoughts there. You can just go there and just kind of relax. And I guess a lot of college kids go there too. Got a lot of homework and stuff. Chuck, what's up, Chuck? How you doing, man? How you doing? By saying hi. Everybody's saying hi in the comments. How many times do you have to make a haunted house movie? Right. That's why I don't watch a lot of newer horror films because to me it's overplayed. 10 years, guys. 10 years. Insidious came out in 2010. It's been 10 years. Almost 11 years of the same kind of movies. Just they're all like Ouija boards and possessions and ghosts and PG-13, and I just the good ones I like, but the bad ones I really don't like. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. You're awesome too. I check out your videos too. You're very honest in your videos. I have a lot of respect for that, man. You know, I always respect people's honest opinions on stuff. I really do. Hey, dude, what vid do you want to do for your birthday? Let me know. Oh, well, I think on my birthday I'm gonna get on here and stream, have a little birthday stream. Then I'll probably make a funny video that day because I have a funny video I want to make, and then I don't know. I would love for you to make a video that like that one you did for Corey. That was amazing. So if you make that, man, I would really appreciate that. That'd be so cool. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was a busy day. I work at FedEx, so I work warehouse, so it's definitely busy. But yeah, busy day, but you know, overall I had a good day. How's your day going, man? Yeah, the Warriors game. I actually never played that game, but I've heard from a lot of people it was good. The last of an ancient breed. If anybody out there watches Meat Canyon, have you guys seen his newest video? What are you gonna do in Cannibal Holocaust? Have rounds of you eating people? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what are they gonna do? Is it gonna be like a survival type game? I guess it's gonna be like. I guess they're gonna go for more of like a survival game, but with cannibals. And I'm thinking like, man, like what are they? I don't know. It's very interesting that they would make a game based on Cannibal Holocaust. It's so weird because that film, I mean, that movie is so controversial, especially now. It seems like as time goes on with that movie, it gets more and more controversial. Like just as it goes along, it's because that movie is the one that goes all the way, man. It goes all the way. It does not pull any punches. Scott Spiegel was going to direct Halloween 6, plus Quentin Tarantino was going to write it, but it didn't happen. It'd been interesting. Yeah, I think Halloween 6 kind of ran into the same problem as Hellraiser 4, where it's a decent movie. I think it's better than Hellraiser 4, but they both have the same problems. You know, they both had production issues, they had studio, they had a director who left, and then a new one came in. So, very interesting stuff. Yeah, I love Army of Darkness, man. It's a great movie. It's pretty fun. I think doing a Spider-Verse film, Doctor Strange multiverse film is going to lead to that, I think. Uh, yeah, I think that's what it's going to be probably based off of, and they can pull it together. It's all up to Sony, though. Right now, guys, we're going to leave up to Sony because ultimately Sony decides whether they're going to make the movie or not. Magic Treehouse, Animorphs. Yeah, Animorphs. Exactly. That was I didn't see the show, but I read the books. Magic Treehouse, A to Z Mysteries. I used to read Goosebumps a lot. I used to read Haunted Ohio. I live in Ohio, so I used to read the Haunted Ohio books. Hey, John, what's up, man? How you doing? Finally caught me live. I usually don't stream throughout the week because I'm really busy, but yeah, man, what's up, John? How you doing? I missed your graveyard video, but don't worry. Don't worry. I will rewatch it. I promise. But I've been watching your you and AJ's video talking about Zombie. It's so far been fantastic. I've been watching that throughout the week. It's been good. Been really good. But yeah, give me a song and maybe some films you have in mind, and I'll make it happen. All right. Sure, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. But happy almost Friday. Anytime Trench. Hollywood is finally at the point where they're going to bank off of our nostalgia. Tobey Maguire, Hayden Christensen are doing like nothing. I've been doing like nothing for years. All of a sudden they're back. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a trend right now, and they're talking about like doing so many other projects. Like I know I've heard of more. There's like been so many remakes and spin-offs and well, I can't even really you can't even say remakes anymore because they're more of reboots than anything. And I agree with you, John. I feel like Hollywood. The reason why I don't watch mainstream movies anymore is because I think they're all the same. Like they're all trying to copy uh, successes of the past, and I feel like it's the wrong direction to go. Just me personally, I feel like you know I'm eating a burrito. If you're wondering, I'm fat, but I feel like Hollywood needs to start creating. It's basically like wrestling, man. Like wrestling is the same thing where they're trying to rely so much on older talent that they need to start focusing on new talent and build new stars and build new movies. And I feel like Hollywood's in the same way as wrestling is, where there's not a lot of new stuff being made anymore. And that's why I either watch foreign films or I watch older movies or I watch independent films and I kind of avoid the mainstream because it's just like the same thing over and over again. If it's not a ghost movie, it's some Blumhouse movie that I'm not interested in, or it's some movie I noticed trying to be like Hereditary. I know that's been happening a lot too, where it's just like, oh, it's a mindfuck movie. Why? Because it's a mindfuck movie. It doesn't need a reason. People like, oh my god, I'm offended. It's like, chill out, man. Nah, I'm just joking with you guys. But I did notice there are a few movies that have come out lately that I've seen either trailers to or clips to that I'm like, huh. Just kind of has that Hereditary vibe to it, you know? Corey just rewatched The Lodge. That's awesome. I seen that you were going to be doing a review soon. Maybe. Possibly. I hope so. Corey's reviews are awesome. Make sure you guys check out his channel. He's like the best reviewer ever in the universe of everything. Nah, but Corey's videos are great, man. I think everybody here is sub to him though, so but still give him a shout out. I need to watch him and John stream because I seen them both doing a stream one day and they were on the same stream. I was like, holy shit! You got Corey and John on the same stream. That's just so much awesomeness right there. It's like Corey, me, and John, the trio, like the clique. Too sweet. Oh shit! Very graphic kill. So get a movie. I was thinking for a second there when that 007 movie came out. I was wondering if it like bombed or not, but I guess it didn't even come out. Like it's funny because I went to go see Sonic and the movies, and it was a pretty good movie. But I remember seeing all these posters in there of like future movies, and like none of them have come out yet. And that was back towards the beginning of this year. So Corey says, not my favorite. It's good, but I still have some problems with it. So is it decent, Corey? Would you say it's decent or okay or meh? It's one of Corey's favorite movies, man. It's like Chills. He loves Chills. It's his favorite YouTuber of all time. Oh man. Jason kills somebody with a dildo. Jason chokes somebody with their intestines. Holy shit, it's gonna be a gory movie, man. Very gory. Yeah. Hereditary is not for everybody. I just found it so bizarrely weird and creepy when I first seen it personally. Like, I get it. Should have. It's like the Babadook. Should it have gotten as much hype as it did? No, it doesn't need that much hype. But I will say, no other movie I've seen, new movies, I haven't seen a newer movie that's made me feel that uncomfortable since probably Evil Dead. Evil Dead was the last movie to make me feel that uncomfortable. And that's because of how just insane that movie's gore is. But yeah, Hereditary is just like a really bizarre movie. Very, very bizarre film. You either gonna love it or hate it. But speaking of Hereditary, I still need to see Midsommar because I heard that Midsommar was a good movie too, but I haven't checked that one out yet. So if anybody out there recommends that, uh, I definitely want to see it soon. But right now, as far as my videos are planned in the future, uh, I know eventually one day Children of the Corn reviews is gonna happen. I'm gonna need your guys' prayers and faith, and like I'm gonna need I'm like Goku right now. You know, lend me your energy because I gotta get through that fucking franchise. People are like, then why are you reviewing it? I don't fucking know. I love the first movie, and I'm like, well, if I review the first movie, it'll be awkward if I don't review the sequels. And I also do love part three. Like part three is a good movie, legitimately. Uh, I don't know. I like I like reviewing the franchise on certain things. Now, Amityville, I will not review that whole franchise. I'll review maybe the first four, and that's it, and the remake, because that's just got a ridiculous amount of movies. Children of the Corn, at least they're all short. At least they're all pretty much the same, and they're not too terrible as far as like being annoyingly bad. But I don't know. I haven't seen Children of the Corn in so long. It's so many years ago since I've seen Children of the Corn sequels. But I will say this. The first Children of the Corn movie is a legit good movie. I don't understand why people roast that movie so much. You want to see a bad version of that movie? Watch the remake. Literally one of the worst fucking remakes out there. I'm not even kidding you. It is so fucking terrible. It is horrible. That's a bad Children of the Corn movie. Is the remake. Or shit like Revelation, or shit like fucking Runaway, or shit like Genesis. That's fucking terrible Children of the Corn movies. Or fucking Isaac's Return type shit. That shit's garbage. But like 3 and the first one, maybe part 2, maybe part 2, maybe part 4. I can't remember. But I know the first one's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it eventually. Uh we'll PM and pick it right now. Dude, yeah, I'd love to, man. I'm gonna try and improve my videos. That's another big goal I want to do is instead of being just me sitting in front of a camera and being like, hey guys, I'm the HorrorBoy. Welcome back. Here's my blue snowball. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Instead of me just sitting there, eventually I want to try and morph my reviews into something better. Just recently, I was able to get a cover for my microphone after owning my microphone for like 2 years. I finally got a cover for it, so now I can get all up close and personal. Nah, but I got it because it's basically a puff pad. Like it's not so harsh on the ears whenever you're listening to it. So hopefully it sounds better. But yeah, I wanna do that franchise, of course, the requested videos, and then if I get that stuff done, the plans are to do a bunch of old school movies from the 20s and 30s, a bunch of new school movies from the 2010s and 20s that I missed. Stuff like The Lodge, The Battery, The Invisible Man. Those are all big ones I gotta see. Midsommar is a big one I gotta see. I did a review for us, Corey, but the video it glitched and the audio is good. The audio for that video is good, but the video is glitched. So I gotta redo that video, my review for us. So I'll get that one done. I want to re-review It Follows because that's an amazing movie. And maybe one day I will do a commentary on Exorcist 3. I just I don't know. I really enjoy Exorcist 3. Ty creating the comment of the century right here. Does anybody think that Rambo Afterlife has lost his touch? I just think his reviews kind of suck now. God damn. Putting it very bluntly, if you say I think it's just I still enjoy his videos. I think it's just because of his format. It's definitely different now. It's definitely different. I mean, he's much more of a request based channel, which a lot of people were hating on him because of that. And I don't hate on him. I mean, it's like wrestling. Like, how can you hate on someone for profiting off of something like And plus, like he's still a good reviewer to me. He's always been a really cool guy to me. I've been watching him since I was like 12, so I've been watching Matt for a while, and talked to him. Very cool dude. Was never rude to me at all. He even checked out some of my videos, so I really appreciate that. His newer videos, to me, they aren't very bad. Me personally, it's just different. It's different now. Like he's a much more, like I said, his stuff is more request based. But besides that, I still think he does pretty funny reviews. And plus, he's able to cover movies now that he probably wouldn't have talked about before because they weren't requested, and he probably didn't want to watch them. So now we are getting we got some great stuff like the Star Wars reviews. He's reviewed every single Star Wars movie. I don't know. I think his videos are still good. I still watch him and OCP occasionally. Mike doesn't really upload as much as Matt does, but that's because Mike's pretty busy right now. But yeah, I like how he's honest. I might not agree with every single opinion he has, but I like how he's honest. He's definitely not a bullshitter. Like he is 100% honest in his reviews, so I can respect that. He's a really cool dude. He's a cool guy. He's got his own channel. He's got his own thing going on. He really was a big inspiration for my channel and my rants. A lot of the rants he did, I just was really inspired to do I like the idea of just getting on and releasing your frustrations out on movies. And I like the idea of being an honest film critic because a lot of film critics nowadays is based off of the money. Like, okay, if they pay me to review it, I'm going to give it a good review. But I like how Matt, no, he'll, I'm laughing because I remember when he reviewed Never Hike in the Snow, and I'm sorry. He reviewed Never Hike in the Snow, and the fucking director or whatever, the guy who made it, got on his fucking comment section, and he wrote like 3 or 4 paragraphs. And then Matt made a video back. He was like, I'm sorry, I can't help it, man. It's just fucking Matt is like a savage for doing this. Oh, here, Bob the Raptor, man. What's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little random stream here, but the guy commented on Matt's video and was basically saying how how he was basically disagreeing with what Matt was saying, but he was saying a little bit more with it as well. And Matt made a video back, and he's like, so you want me to pay? He's like, you want me to pay for your next release? Fuck you. And I was like, oh shit. Just watch I'm about to link it right here, man. Watch this fucking video, guys. He said, you want me to pay you after seeing this movie? You want me to pay for your next? Fuck you, buddy. I ain't giving you shit. Oh my god, dude. Fucking Matt's. I'm sorry. Matt is awesome because he just does not give a fuck. He will be honest, and I really respect that. I'm gonna fucking share this shit because it was fucking legendary. He said, fuck you, buddy. Oh shit, man. Right here. This fucking shit is hilarious. Oh my god, dude. Watch this. Save it, guys. Save this in your watch laters. Save it, cause he's fucking his video. That video is fucking great. I don't even know if that worked or not. Did that link work? Well, I have it there, so even if it didn't, you guys can just copy and paste it. But yeah, that shit was fucking great. Cause he bought a Blu-ray from them. He bought a Blu-ray. He bought Never Hike Alone, and he loved the first movie. And I seen his review, and he gave pretty honest criticisms to the movie. And the thing I want to stress is that criticism. There's a difference between criticism and being an asshole. There's a difference. If I get on a movie and I just say, like, for instance, this Hellraiser movie is shitty because it's shitty and there's no reason why it's shitty. It's just fucking garbage and I think it's trash. Then it's like, okay, how is it shitty? Explain how it's shitty, But if criticism is like, if it's saying like, hey, the lighting could be a little bit more better, the music could be a little bit more better, that to me is criticism. And to me, criticism is a really important thing because, if you make something and somebody criticizes it and gives you feedback, it could help you improve your next project, So I don't know why that guy snapped on Matt so much for his review. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. There's so many good ones. His Alien 3 review, he said, that's called a hooker. Doing it for money. Oh man. But I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, it's a lot more of it's a lot more based upon, his Patreon supporters and requested reviews, but I still enjoy his videos. Don't get me wrong, I still respect him and everything, and I'm still a follower of his channel, but somebody who's seen him since the beginning of his YouTube, it's not the same. Well, I mean, with the beginning of his channel, I've been probably watching his videos since like 2012. I was really young when I first seen his videos, and that was actually how, like, seeing his videos and seeing his reviews is how I got introduced to film reviewing. And I was in love with movies at that time, but I wanted to, make a YouTube channel, but I didn't know what movie reviewing was. So when I found him, that's how I discovered what film reviews was from his channel. And I mean, yeah, but I mean, I think everybody's channel changes. Like, if you say Smosh isn't the same, yeah, Smosh is not the same. But at least Matt is still involved with the channel. Smosh literally is a product now. Like, there is nothing but, like, when those kind of channels get that big and they become products to where it's literally a company running a channel, that's when it changes for me, and that's when I really don't watch it anymore, because like at that point it's not them creating, it's a company creating a product. But with Matt, he's been on YouTube for a minute, and when time passes, things change. But I feel like his core values are still there. Honest reviews, no bullshit. Um, you can disagree with him all you want, but he's that's his opinion, and he stands by it. I just got a lot of respect for that. I like how he keeps it honest, because it's really hard to find honest people nowadays. Sorry if I sound like I'm shivering. My fucking room is like 30 degrees. I have a blanket on me. Like right now, I'm like all snuggled in doing this video. Like I'm freezing cold right now. Turn your heater on. 1 second. I would, but I don't know. The heater works in this house, but it's somehow like this back room is always cold. I don't know. It just doesn't get to the back room. Never paid for someone to review a movie, but I feel like that's a little too much. I think he's cool. He can make money. Yeah. I wouldn't like. I'm not gonna hate on him for getting paid to do reviews. It's just I would never do it. Like even if this channel got 300K subs and all these views, I wouldn't make you guys pay for film reviews, because I just think it's a passion thing. I do it because it's something that I have passion for, and it's a hobby, and I honestly have a lot of fun making these videos. They're simple, they're basic, they're to the point, and I've had plenty of people tell me, "Well, why don't you do this, and why don't you do that, and why don't you do all these things? You can make so much money off of YouTube, bro." I'm like, "Well, that's not what I'm on here for. I'm not on here to make money. I'm on here to hang out with you guys. This is a cool little community we have here, and you guys are all. I consider you guys all some of my best friends. Are from YouTube, and yeah, yeah. I just really enjoy doing this, but I wouldn't do Patreon personally. But like I said, I don't hate on him for doing it. The thing with Rambo is he's always entertaining. That's the key to being a good YouTuber. He's never boring, whether you agree with him or not. I try to be the same way. Never want to be uninteresting. Yeah, and that's how I am too, man. That's like with being a YouTube channel, I found certain other channels, and it's just my personal opinion. I found other film review channels, and it's none of you guys. Everybody here makes great content, but I've gotten on YouTube. I've looked up, the Thing review. I've looked up a random ass movie review because I want to look up, because that's how I found Mike's channel, the Atheist Dummy. I found his channel through just doing that. I was like, hey, I want to find some new content creators. Scrolled through, found him, and loved his content. John, Room 237 Reviews. That's how I found his channel. I just looked up the Return of the Living Dead Part 2 review, and I seen his review, and I really enjoy his content, and I still do to this day. A lot of my friends I've met, I've just kind of looked up and scrolled through, but I've seen people's channels before where they've reviewed movies, and they're like, "Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I like this movie. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later." It's like I was like watching like some of those kind of videos. I was like, man, like, when you're doing your videos, man, like this is like, I don't know. I was just like what, like I'm always trying to change my content. I'm always trying to improve and change my style. I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm actually really bad at doing videos, but I've just found some guys who, not all, but like just some channels that are kind of like that. Like are you even having fun making this video? Like you're living in hell right now. Like some people were like really like they don't even want to like the thing is like they don't want to even make the video. They're just like, hey, I don't even want to be here right now, but somehow I'm recording this video. It's like what the fuck? But yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. I'm just a guy. I'm not awesome. I'm just a guy. My content is lazy as fuck. That's why I'm not gonna criticize people, because like my channel is nothing. Like, what do I do? Amen, Nate. It's all about passion and friendship in the community. That's the most important things. And unfortunately, I've met a lot of people through the years, because with the community, people come, people go. A lot of people stay, but I've met some people who, they came up to me. They're like, how come I'm not like a millionaire yet? I'm just doing this for the money, man. I'm doing it for the money. I'm like, dude, that's not what the reviewing community is not about. That it's not about the money, man. Like, you're misunderstanding what the reviewing community is about. To me, it's about the passion and meeting fellow horror fans and talking to you guys and seeing your guys' videos. That's the most important things for me, is us all support each other and checking out each other's content and, requesting movies that I think you guys would like. I try to get these little unknown movies out there for you guys to see, Oh, I appreciate that, man. You guys are all badass. That's the one word I can describe for everybody here. Well, two words: awesome and badass. You guys are all awesome, and you guys are all badass. You guys are all real people that I think are just. That's some of the best people, the real people in the world, and you guys are all real people. You guys are amazing people, and without you guys, this channel would be nothing. Like I've dealt with so many things while being on this channel. This has been kind of a diary of my ups and downs, and you guys have been there along the way, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. YouTube's about what you make. It's not about the money. It's about like what your passion is, and that's what I mean when I found those videos, and those guys were like, hey guys, I don't even care about this movie right now. I'm just gonna review it because like it's relevant. I'm like, dude, like if you're reviewing a movie, be like into it. And if it's a movie that you love, just I try to take the energy that I feel when I watch The Thing or The Shining or Halloween. Take that energy that you feel inside of you when you're watching those awesome movies and just kind of pour it out in your video and be like, hey man, like this is what I love. This is what I think is cool about this movie, and this is what I think you would like, or maybe if you wouldn't like if you weren't into this kind of movie, or do that stuff. I'm not just gonna get on here and be like, hey guys, my name's Nate. Welcome back to the video. I think this movie is like, yeah. I'm just gonna go now, guys. I'll see you later. Like to me, I'm not personally gonna do that, and that's just I've seen guys who make videos like that. I'm like, well, if you don't want to make the video, then don't make it. But a lot of you guys and it's not production value either. People are like, well, not everybody can do production value. I don't do production value. It ain't about the production value or green screen. It's about how passionate you are about what you're doing, And that's why I don't do reviews every single day, because I'm honest with you guys. I'm real. I'm up and honest with you guys. Like I'm not gonna upload a video on a day that I don't feel like it, because I feel like I'm not gonna be interesting that day. Like I'm not gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be like here, be like, hey guys, this is Nate again. Not feeling good today, but I'm gonna make a video anyways. Like when I have to be in a mood to make videos, And it's not because I'm not in the mood. It's just like I'm having a rough day and I'm stressed or I'm busy. Right now, it's because I'm busy, or There were times before where I had reviewed everything I wanted to do, and then I got to a point to where I was like, you know, what do I do next? I didn't know what to do next, you know? But like, I can give you guys an example. Trenchy. He's a really cool guy. Has a great personality, and during his videos, he's having fun reviewing it. You know, I love his videos. I think he's just a real guy. He's really passionate about movies and wrestling and so many different things. And you know, he puts the passion in his videos. Corey puts the passion. I like watching Ty streams and videos. And even some of his movies he's done, like short films and stuff. He puts a lot of effort and time and, you know, puts energy into it. Bob the Raptor and Joe, just amazing. I found him on YouTube one day. I was looking for some food reviewers, or I was looking for, I think there was a new item out, and I wanted to see if there was any reviews on it. And I just found Bob the Raptor's channel, and I thought it was fantastic. And it's such a cool channel. Love it, man. Love your channel. You know, John, I've known John for years. He makes great content. I can go on and on. You know, Ben Grimm, great guy. You know, Mac, cool dude. Smack by the Mac, great guy. You know, John Steele, fucking awesome. You know, and his streams, you know, it's so cool. I found his streams because that's where I spend a lot of my time when I hang out is on his streams. And I just joined his stream randomly one day. Like I just came in because I had never seen a stream before where it was, you know, people wanting to hang out. You know, here's the link. If you want to get in, you can. And just talk and hang out. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I went in there and we just started talking, man. And John's a great dude. Then Corey, you know, we have Corey over there. We got Ben over there. We got Trenchy. You know, people will come in and we'll talk. It's such a great thing. But yeah. Yeah, man, we're all awesome here. And that's why I love this community, man, because we're all passionate. This just became a very sappy stream, didn't it? Hold on, I think my teeth are rotting over here, guys. But yeah, man, like I've met those people before. Those people who are just all in it for the money and they just don't care about the content, or they don't have any passion for it. They're just trying to get some money for it. And I've met those people before. But you guys are all really cool about that. You guys are all real people who do it for passion. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't profit off of what you do. It's just, you know, not what I wouldn't do it personally, because I don't know. I would feel weird, you know. But if you can make a career off of reviewing movies, then that's amazing, because, you know, we all want to make profit from the passion. We all want to make like success from, how do I explain this? We all want to be able to live off of what we love to do. You know, we all want to do our dreams. And to be able to live off of what you do as a dream, that's a cool thing. Like directors, you know, to get paid to make a movie, to be through the process of making a movie. An actor, to get paid to do acting, which is what you love, you know. I'm not going to judge that, because, you know, everybody needs to make a living. But I don't know. I just like to do it for fun, you know, and because you guys are really cool. But I almost called you Trenchy, Ty. Content director, it's gonna change. You guys are going to be behind the scenes stuff towards the studio. Yeah, man, you do great stuff. I love your streams too, man. Reminds me of the H2O song. What happened to the passion? What happened to the reason for screaming? What happened to the music and message that I love? That was probably way off. But I love H2O, John. I bet you didn't know that, did you? I see it in us. I see it in us. I know it's in us, but I cannot put my finger on it. Or that song, how does it go? It's that song. It's called 5 Year Plan, but I'm trying to think the lyrics right now. My brain is scattered right now just because of busy day at work. I'm super tired. But it's called 5 Year Plan. My friends look out for me like family. My mom's been struggling since I was. My friends look out for me like family. I might be struggling since I was 3. Cool, man. Yeah, I love them. I love I love all kinds of music, man. But the thing about music, and this is a good topic because a lot of us listen to music, or even Corey, Corey makes music. John makes music. A good guy named Wendigo the Nightmare, or Wendigo in the Nightmare. He makes music. Great music too. Um, I feel like music has changed a lot, and people are always saying that today's hip hop is trash, and I'm like, I don't think it's just a hip hop though. Like I listen to the country nowadays. I'm not a big fan of it. The pop, the rock, and yes, like somewhat of the hip hop, but like a lot of music nowadays just isn't the same for me. So I go back and I listen to grunge, or listen to 80s and 70s classics, and uh, big fan of 80s pop. Pop culture of the 80s, great time. But music has definitely changed. I seen Ben Grin comment something up here about Lights Out. Well, I got you here. Do you think the AEW guys would be okay with me reviewing Lights Out? Trenchy, if you're still here, I talked to them and they said that they would love if you did that. So yeah, we're totally fine for that. Which we've been talking about the plans for next season. It's gonna be good, guys. Even if you're not into wrestling, guys. Even if you're going like, oh my god, they're wrestling on a trampoline. No, it's gonna be good. We got so many ideas that we're working on right now, and it's gonna be good. But yeah, man, Lights Out's gonna be. Oh, dude, Lights Out is so cool. I was watching that live, man. All the matches were good, man. Great show. They did a great show. Great job on that show. That last match is probably my favorite match of the year so far, or match of the season. I'd say those last two matches, Doomsday had some good ones. Strike of Justice had some good ones. New Beginning blew up, and we were like so surprised. It blew up out of nowhere. But yeah, this next season will be great, man. H2O is a punk rock band. Yeah, they're great. Do you like Offspring? Do you like I'm trying to think of some more punk rock. People are like, it's alternative. So many genres. But Green Day, again, alternative. I love Green Day. I love Offspring, Pearl Jam. I'm just naming off random music bands now. Pearl Jam, Slipknot, Korn, specifically Korn and Slipknot in the beginning, like their first couple albums. Of course, Nirvana. Gotta love Nirvana. Gotta love Soundgarden, Audioslave. Those are Stone Temple Pilots. I'm a big grunge guy, though. Love grunge. The AEW game should be good. I know. It's so crazy that they're releasing that. Gonna be honest, you guys are good, so no worries. Some small criticisms. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're open for that, man. We're always trying to improve. Like I was telling them, I was talking to Tyler, he runs everything, and I was telling him like I want to try and get us some microphones and like get us some amps, so like when we do our promos in the ring, it won't be so quiet, because it is quiet. It's because we shoot outside, but I wanted to get us some microphones one day to improve the promo quality. And maybe when we do the interviews, I'll buy some stuff to make it look more nice when we do the interviews, like put like background stuff in there. I don't know, it's just stuff like that. Is Pretty Reckless still going? Pretty Reckless. I'm not sure. First reminds me, hear the new T Swift. It's a banger. No, I didn't. Did not hear the new Taylor Swift album or song or whatever she's doing. Halloween Water. Halloween H2O. The most overrated movie in existence. A film that has a badass third act, but nothing else. Calm down. I'm kidding. I kid. Aiden says, I love synthwave music, but my favorite artist is Carpenter, Brut, and Dance with the Dead. They're awesome. Dance with the Dead's pretty cool. Carpenter's pretty cool. Yeah. Synthwave is pretty cool. Do you like vaporwave? If you haven't heard of that genre yet, Aiden, that's a good one. But as far as anything else I want to talk about, I just wanted to get on here and what else do I want to talk about? I know I had some topics I wanted to bring up to you guys. Can't remember right now. My brain is just all over the place right now. But a main thing I wanted to say on here was we're getting sappy again. I want to thank you guys for checking out the videos and supporting and still being there, because I know that my upload schedule is really weird. And I know that, you know, I don't upload 24/7 and I take breaks a lot and stuff like that. So, you know, I do want to apologize for that stuff. I want to be here more, but right now is a very, very busy time for me. And, you know, things are kind of hectic and crazy right now. This whole year has just been crazy. It's been a challenging year. I won't lie to you guys. It's been a year of not only the virus, but I've I've also lost people this year. And plus just everything that's going on. I mean, 2020 is just one of the worst years in existence. And I think everybody's on the same page about that. But again, a very chaotic year, very crazy year, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of downs, but you know, I do want to say this to everybody out there, if some people out there are struggling with this year, man, just hang in there. Just hang in there. You know, we're all doing great. We're all working hard. You know, we're all great people here. So, yeah, that's all that matters. If you're a good person, you're trying your best. That's all that matters, man. But yeah, I did want to thank you guys for all the support over the year, and we're almost to I do want to check where we're at right now with the subs, because this channel is growing pretty fast, and it's freaking awesome that you guys are supporting it. We're at 426. So we had the 420 mark, I think, last week. Or was it the week before that? I can't remember. I think it was last week. So we're almost at 430 subs. And man, like we're getting close to 500, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, you guys don't realize, when I first started this channel, I was just making awful videos. Awful, terrible videos. Like, just how I did them back then. Hey, we got John. John's live over here. All right, Corey, I see you going over the John stream. I see you. Got you right here. I'll probably be hopping off pretty soon because John's live. So if you guys want to see more of your boy, you guys can head over to John Steele's channel. But I see you, Corey. I see you. Trying to be slick. Oh yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I try to be. I mean, I mature is a word I don't know if I would use for me. I appreciate that though. I appreciate that, but I can be pretty childish sometimes. I'm a pretty big nerd, but I really do appreciate that, man. I try my best, man, and I'm hoping that when I get my computer, I can do more stuff. That's my main issue right now is time, and this Chromebook. This Chromebook doesn't have Audacity, and it has an editing program, but it's kind of weird to use. I don't know how to put it. It's weird using the editing program on this. So I have a program, but it's weird to use. That's why I don't use it on many videos. But I'm hoping that when I get my computer, now that I have the mic, when I get a really good editing software, I want to start putting more time into the videos and stuff like that. That's the plan, at least, is to put more time, make it different. I'm always trying to change my videos. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like that was the main goal when I came back to YouTube back in 2015. The main goal was to create it and, evolve it, change it over time, do things differently. Even my name changed. It went from, HorrorBoy 465, or it went from Nate Murphy to HorrorBoy 465, HorrorBoy, then the HorrorBoy. And I think the HorrorBoy will always be the name of the channel because, it's very fitting. But when I get old, it'll be like, hey guys, I'm the HorrorBoy over here. And today we're reviewing Hereditary Part 5. I've always wondered that. I've always wondered, like, when I get old and I do this channel, I'm like 30. I'm like, hey guys, the HorrorBoy here. It's my birthday. I'm like 35 years old now. How you guys doing out there? Oh, thanks, Trench, man. Nah. Trench, bro, you're a great dude. You and Ty are both awesome people. Bob, John, Corey, everybody that was involved in the stream, all awesome people. I try not to be a dumbass. Sometimes I am. But hey, if I'm a dumbass, I'm a dumbass on purpose. I try to be a dumbass to get some laughs. That should be a slogan. Only be a dumbass if it gets you some laughs. But yeah, I wanted to get on here, just randomly talk to you guys and hang out. If you guys want to see more of me, I will be over on John Steele's stream, so the live stream will continue. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick so I can wave by. Is this thing working? Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I can do another one soon. This has been the HorrorBoy Hangout, and yeah, you guys are all awesome. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This mic looks ridiculously big now. Look at that mic. Look at that. That's like a grapefruit. Look at that. Oh my god. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side or over on John Still stream. Thank you guys for watching. Explorer 4 is out. Peace. And then one day I'll watch Shaun of the Corn.